Hey guys, Lord here, back in with another action figure review, continuing my looks at the DC Multiverse Justice League of America. Yeah. Plastic Man Collect-to-Build figure wave. Today we're going to be taking a look at good old John Stewart, aka the Green Lantern. And as far as I know, he was not part of the Justice League of America at this time. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, though. That said, this course is brought to us by the fine folks over at McFarlane Toys, who are going to be fine folks in this video. Not douchebags like in that Electric Blue Superman video I did yesterday. Check that out if you haven't already. Would really appreciate it if you did, because today we're actually taking a look at not only John Stewart, Green Lantern, we're taking a look at the Platinum Chase, ooh, shiny, version of John Stewart, Green Lantern, which, if you ask me, makes a hell of a lot more sense to be in this wave than the standard version of this figure. Who's rocking a 70s costume. Because, of course, in true McFarlane Toys fashion, they picked the wrong costume. Again, so, with that being said, why don't we cut right to the chase and get into meat and taters of this review and take a look-see at all John Stewart has to offer in terms of accessories. Got a collectible trading card as part of the course with DC Multiverse. You can actually see what the other version of this figure looks like on that card. I think that's the first appearance look. And we also get a couple of effects that I've never had before. This one's okay. Like, you could put this on his ring hand, make it look like he's charging up. This is kind of stupid. This looks like a Flash accessory. I would have rather have gotten a lantern again. That said, I do have the lantern from the Kyle Rayner Kilowog 2-pack that I'll probably give this guy. And not for nothing, this guy also matches the greens from that 2-pack, so he'll look good with them. As well as the Hal Jordan, I think, from the Digital Bullshit wave there. I think all their greens match, so that is cool. Because I will have a Lantern Corps with kind of their, well, my favorite suits, I guess, and this is probably second favorite to the Justice League Unlimited, Justice League Animated Series look for John Stewart, where he had the green gauntlets with the black gloves. Kind of like the Kilowog Mega figure, he's got the green gauntlets with the black gloves, so until they give us that version, I will be rocking this one on the shelf, because it is the 90s costume. I love the 90s DC stuff that McFarlane Toys is doing. This guy's no exception to that. So, taking a closer look at good old John Stewart. Ooh. He does have a hockey puck display stand we're used to seeing with all McFarlane Toys releases. That straight up turned his ankle on me there. But the only difference between this one and the regular version that I can tell is the Green Lantern emblem on the chest. This one is the 90s version. The standard version as the 70s version that John Stewart had. And that's your lot. But really cool looking figure. You know, it's the kind of Christmas sweater textured suit. So I'm hoping we get a Hal Jordan on this body at some point. I guess you could do a head swap. And if it's possible, a neck swap with the other version. But I'm hoping we get one at some point. I was kind of hoping that the one from that Digital Bullshit wave had this texture on it, just so everything's uniform, but it is what it is. As far as articulation goes, he's got the double ball peg in the head. You can look up, down, tilt, rotate. Really good head sculpt on that figure, too. I would say probably the best John Stewart head sculpt we've gotten, other than maybe the Endless Wiener one, which is the one I have on my shelf. Said shoulders go out, back down, rotate. He's got that rotator cuff there. Not a ton of range, but enough, I think. Bicep twist, double elbow, and the elbows and knees on this body mold are atrocious. That is the only downside with it. He's got the ball hinge wrist with the swivel and the swivel. Now I'm curious, does he have... Yeah, you can pop his hand off just like the Kyle Rayner. So that is interesting. I wonder if this is the retooled hand. No, I can't find the hinge. What the crap? There it is. But, there you go. So, I'm assuming that's the retooled hand that's easy to pop off. This torso will rotate a little bit. Go back. Well, actually, it goes forward more than it goes back, ironically. Not the tightest thing ever, but not the loosest. I don't feel the need to do my torso mod on this guy like I do on the Aquaman. Waist twist. You get a lot more forward and back and tilt out of that, if I'm being honest. Hips will kick out, back down, forward and back. He's got a thigh cut. That's actually worth a shit. So that's nice. Almost thought his legs weren't popped on all the way, but they are, apparently. Double knee. Again, pretty... That is ugly as sin. Like, I don't know who's okay with that. I mean, I know they're just toys, but shit. And then he's got the ball hinge ankles. So you can rotate, hinge, rock. And he's got a toe joint there. His toes are okay. They're not perfect, but they're not bad. But that's John Stewart in a nutshell. Looking pretty good. I like him very much so. I'm very happy I got this version. Like, I had to order this guy off of Amazon because the rest of this wave I got from Big to Bad Toy Store, which is almost where I buy everything. Unless something's on sale, then I'll get it there. But, where if it's on sale, of course. But, for whatever reason, it's been like 2 months since I got the other figures in this wave. As the time this video is going up. And kind of sort of recorded. So, I decided to, say fuck all that, and I ordered it on Amazon, and boy am I glad that I did, because I got the Platinum version, and that's the version I wanted. I don't feel the need to get the other version, unlike the Electric Red Superman, or even the Armored Azrael from Knights, and I do kind of want the other versions of those, but this is good for me, it's good enough for me, and I'm very happy to have it in my collection. So with that being said, it's time now that we move right along to take a look at some size comparisons. First up, here's good old John Stewart, aka the Green Lantern, alongside the only figure that doesn't really make a lick of sense in this wave now, the very Michael Keaton-esque Batman, as well as a figure that does make an awful lot of sense in this wave, probably the only figure that does, based off what I've heard throughout the community, the Aquaman, complete with hook hand and pseudo trapjaw armor, might I add. So, yeah, I think John Stewart looks good alongside these two, although that Batman is freaking huge still. Why are they using this body still? I don't know. Getting these two out of the way, though. So we can make room for our two regulars, the Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibilith. Always dropping his mace. Always. As well as the infamous 11 Spawn, who, as usual, yep, taller than everyone. Not towering, but taller. So, with that being said, it's time now that we wrap things up. Some final thoughts. Overall, and just to reiterate what I said in the Electric Blue Superman review about Platinum Chase variants, despite the fact that I did get the Platinum Chase variant for good old John Stewart here, if you ask me, this should have been the standard version of this character in this wave. It is John Stewart in his 90s Green Lantern uniform. It makes more sense for this wave as opposed to the standard release, which I believe is his first appearance look from the 70s. So yeah, on top of the fact that I guess I lucked the hell out with this one, I still think Platinum Chases are fucking stupid. Alright, nobody cares about the chase. It is not the 90s anymore. Just make the shit easy to get, please. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later.